Hello everyone, and nice, I needed to clear my throat. Hello everyone, and welcome to this video. Today, I just wanted to play some rapid games and analyze them. I do want to announce some big news. I will be playing on a classical tournament from the 8th of January to the 14th, and I am super excited for that. So today we'll just be playing and analyzing just regular chess improvement stuff. Yesterday I uh, did do a lot of puzzles. I did like an hour 45 minutes about, and we're just going to jump right in. I did play also a bunch of games and analyze them. So yeah, we have the black pieces, e4 c6, f4. This is like people play this, but it's not really meta. And okay, knight c6. So I'm just going to play bishop g4 and probably trade this bishop because I'll put everything on the light squares. Now d4, the thing about playing d4 is I never know when you should do it in these types of positions. Uh, I'm not going to play d4, I'm just going to play normally. And 95, 90, knight f5, 93 looks decent. Okay, knight f1 is playing very weird. Okay, so probably just bishop e7 here is fine. Yeah. Okay, we get knight to e3. He wants a trade of knights. Sure. No, I don't see any other place to go. Place bishop to e3. Could play d4, but that runs into some knight d4 tactics maybe. Let's just castle. h3 I would take and maybe play d4. f6 is on the table. But I don't know if I should play f6 here. You know what? I am in a time deficit, so let's just quickly play rook a c8. Just not committing to d4 f6 right away and figure it out. Okay, opponent plays d4. I could take and take, get the fabled Caro-Kann structure, cd ed or cd cd. I could probably play queen b6, targeting the pawn on b2. So I'm a bit conflicted actually. I think I'll play queen b6 and maybe I'll take and take. Black is fine here, although I did not look at f5 breaks, but I think black is fine. Okay, we get takes. I could take on b2 actually. This is tricky. Queen b2, b1, queen c3. That's just winning, I think. I'm not winning, better. If queen b2, b1, queen here, b3, queen a5. I mean, it looks good enough. It's rapid. I shouldn't be thinking this much. This time, deficit is kind of a problem. I'm going to have a sip of my tea. Okay, we get bishop to d4. Logical move. He wants rook b1. I could take here and take. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do because I think trading the light square you can't take with the knight really. And okay, so I could consider b6, b1, queen a2, takes. That's annoying. Rook c7, kind of prophylactic move. I really don't know what I should be doing in this position. Bishop f5 looks actually pretty illogical here. And like like based on my knowledge in these Caro-Kann structures, you usually trade on f3, but this bishop on f5 is kind of juicy and there's no knight h4. So I could play a5 here, could play b6. And actually I think I'm going to play e6 because there's no rook b1 now. a5 I just take, and okay, he takes, could take with the queen, probably fine. Let's take with the queen, and I have pressure here, and maybe rook c7, rook c8. That makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, that's actually pretty annoying. I did not see that. Can play queen b4. I probably messed up somewhere. Maybe it was b6 or queen b6. Then there's rook a4. Could also play queen c7. Ideas of queen c2. And getting my rook to the second rank. Plays bishop to d3. Bishop e4 is interesting. Bishop e4. Could also take and play queen c2 like a normal person. Bishop e4, it takes, knight d2, queen c3. I don't know, I'm just going to take and be normal. So queen c2 or queen c3, both are fine, probably. Queen c3, there's this, c7, c1. Alright, queen c4 is logical. But I'm kind of worried about this pawn, but I think it's not really something I should be worried about, though it does look scary. I'd like probably to play a6 sometime to keep this pawn on this bishop and the color of this bishop. Okay, he takes, d takes is actually very logical. I intended rook takes here. D takes with d8 ideas, but then rook b1. Why is this position so complicated? Maybe it's not complicated and I'm just an idiot. Rook c4, rook c1, rook c8. I'm kind of worried about okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take, I'm going to probably play rook c7, rook c8, or rook d8. But I'm kind of worried that this pawn could be a liability. But I'm really worried about infiltrations like this. g4 I think is just wrong. With complete respect to my opponent, don't think this is the direction my opponent should be going for. Maybe he wants f5. I have no clue. I'm just going to play rook c7. I don't know if I want rook d8 or rook c8. And then push my pawn. f5 is interesting. Sure, let's take. And am I in trouble here? Let's go c3. Ooh, I think I messed up and allowed e4. Ooh, I have problems actually. No. Tragic. I probably should have traded on f3. Yeah, this knight is seriously annoying. Okay, let's go rook d8. And maybe I have ideas of bishop e3 and c2. This position is not pleasant at all. Okay, rook b7. Let's go rook b7, rook b1. Maybe I'll go rook b2. That doesn't look good. Okay, I don't think that's the best move. because you shouldn't allow rook b2 like this. c2 is coming. I think this may actually be a blunder. Yeah, I think if he played rook b1, really? Can't I just c2? Maybe as this, but then rook b1. So yeah, with this I actually take rook c1, bishop e3 is a problem. Am I winning? I don't know. By the way, it's kind of like how over the board chess goes when it's low time. Ooh, that's a good move. Yeah, that's a good move. I can't lie. f6. I don't know if f6 is the move I really want to play here. Okay, I have an idea, but I don't know if it works. Rook b8, there's d7. Okay, let's play f6. The idea is I want e6, takes with check, rook b8. And the point is I didn't want to play rook b8 here because I was afraid of some d7. Alright. Goes here. Rook b8 is very logical. Can go here, but then rook b4. So yeah. I have no clue what's going on. Actually, if rook b4, there's this, which is annoying. Wait, don't I have rook b1? Yeah, rook b1 wins. Yeah, rook b1 just wins. Because if takes, I take on f1. But actually, it's still pretty tricky. Ooh, I also missed that. What is going on? Oh, this is a migraine. I hate these positions so much. Maybe takes, rook c7. No, I can take. I'm kind of nervous, to be honest. I don't want to lose. I think I'm winning, but it's hard to win positions like this. If he plays knight d4, I think rook d1 is accurate. But I think the important thing is not allowing rook c7. Let's go here. I'm threatening rook d8, now for e7. Probably bishop b5, but it's tricky. Okay, he goes here. Can't play rook b4, but that allows rook c8. So we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna play bishop e5. Knight c6 is gonna be annoying. Yeah, that's a problem. Let's give a check because I don't know what I'm doing. And let's give not that check. Give this check and go rook b6. I did see knight e7, but I did not see this. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm very scared. I think I'm overthinking this, but I don't have time. And I'm getting nervous. That's alright. I guess I'll drink tea. Knight a7, can take on a6, and I think I'm winning. Goes here. Let me give this check, which makes sense. And if king here, I'll just take on a6. And I think it's just game over. What? doubting myself too much. I think rook d6 next is logical. Maybe I should have played rook d6 knight right away. I don't know why I didn't do that. But it's okay, we'll analyze later. But I think everything is winning in this position. The problem is he could play e7 actually, then I would check him. And probably e7 I could play king f7. What? Excuse me. Oh, I think he thought he had rook c8 here, but rook c7 is beautiful here. And he forgot that I can just do this. I don't need my bishop. And yeah, I think he can resign here, however, he will try to flag me. I'm pretty sure, but I do have b1 threats. Okay, so he doesn't. So I'll just go king f8 here until winning. Probably g6 and make a queen. Yeah, that's the game. This king is cut off. Can't do anything. And I will just take and push this pawn. And this pawn will always be stopped by this one. So I'll just go f5. Yeah, that's game over. So f4, f3, f2, make a queen. He can resign. Yep. Alright, that was a good game. I will now import to Lichess. And yeah, let's see. So before we start analyzing, I guess we can learn something from this game. Is that it is really difficult to talk and play chess at the same time. I didn't realize it would be this difficult, but it's fine. I had fun. So b4, c6, 4. No one plays this over the board. No one. But for some reason, people seem to enjoy it online. So I played d5, got e5, played c5. Bishop f5 is also fine, but this is quote unquote my preparation. d3, I played knight c6. So apparently I'm still following theory. Bishop g4 is the correct idea, apparently. Like, I mean, some 20, 2360 played it, so it should be fine. And I played d6. Wow, we're still in like some game. Yeah, the game went knight h6. I played knight g7, which the engine likes. Knight g7, f5. Apparently queen b6 was slightly more accurate here, but it doesn't really matter. Maybe it's to meet this with takes, and queen b2. Yeah, okay, that's why queen b6. Oops, that's why queen b6. Yeah, apparently this was all fine, and queen b2 was accurate. Knight takes d4 was inaccurate, which actually makes a bunch of sense. Yeah, I just help them fix the structure. And queen a3, and this pawn is falling. Yeah, queen a3. Kinda mad at myself that I missed out. Should be fine. King h1. Bishop takes e5. Yeah, this is just winning because this pawn is weak and you're up a pawn, I think. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're up a pawn. But it's fine. And bishop f5 is also inaccurate. Engine wanted b6. I was worried about b1. Engine says queen c3, and how is this better? No clue. No clue. I don't think that's really practical. I don't understand why bishop f5 is that bad. Maybe I should have taken. Okay, I shouldn't. 6 would be 1. Okay, apparently that. What's the threat? You want to double it like this, and you just sacrifice this pawn, and you just go rook c8, rook c1, and you win. Or not win, but like to have a better position. So a4, rook c8, a5, rook c1, b3. Alright, yeah, yada yada yada. And I also missed that you can win your pawn back on f4, so maybe you can do something like this. And yeah. Alright, cool, 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 cool. 4, 6, and yeah, queen c7 was inaccurate. I wanted to play queen before, it looked dumb. I think I rejected it because rook a4. Yeah. But then I get queen c3 and I get active over here. But I don't understand why it's -2. Like, it's good, but why is it this good? Like, am I threatening anything? Threatening bishop, okay, rook a2. Apparently, honestly, I don't understand. I guess you're more active. The queen being on c3 is much better than on c7, apparently by -1.1. So we're not gonna worry about that. Trading there is fine. Queen c4 was also fine. Taking with either the pawn or the rook was fine, but apparently this is a draw. And I was right, g4 was slightly inaccurate. I responded inaccurately. Apparently f6 here. Hmm. Well, f6, I kinda didn't want to have this weakness over here. Engine says 95 and c3. Yeah, I guess it makes sense to isolate this pawn and give him 1, 2, and 3 pawn islands like this. And g5, yeah, you just take it. So point is you overload him. Like these two rooks can't keep the structure together. That's like rook d8 and bishop b4, which is kind of crazy. Okay, c3, bishop c5, and I thought I was in trouble after e4, but apparently if I played f6, I was just fine. If e5, d7, wow. And if this, wow, wow, you can just allow this, and your bishop holds everything together, and you push with your c pawn. The rook b1, rook b2, if takes, rook b1, bishop a3, and you want rook c. Alright, but I played rook d8 instead of f6. 6, rook b2, c2 apparently was slightly inaccurate. I did want to play f6, but I rejected it because I don't know why. Yeah, I think I missed that e6, bishop d6 comes with check. Okay, c2 is fine. Then I played f6 here. Took. Bishop c5 is more accurate because why? Because rook b4 is checkmate. Or like you have to block with knight d4. So king f4 has to be played. Then rook b3, bishop b3, stuff like that. Okay, kinda too much. Like, And rook b1 also missed knight d2 like an idiot. So I had to play bishop a3, knight d2, check. Alright, d5. They're converging here because apparently bishop d6 here was crushing. Or, yeah, sorry, bishop d6 like this. Which I missed. Sorry. And done already. Fantastic. So I think we'll play one more game. We're playing against a 2200. Fantastic. Let me close this. Okay, it's closed. e6, I play d3. d5, knight b2. And yeah, just standard King's Indian attack over here. And the French. Well, honestly, I don't know if b6, bishop b7 is something you can do here. I think I should play e5 here, no doubt. Yeah, let's play e5. Could play d4, queen e2, both are fine, I think. So let's do that. And he plays h5, which is kind of wild. I think I'll just play h3, kick his knight. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. He has knight f5 ideas. It's fine. I'm just going to castle like a normal person. And he plays c5, probably wants queen c7. Could play b3, rook e1 is natural. Knight f1 or knight b3 are fine, I think. So let's not overthink and play knight f1 and probably play for bishop g5 here. Well, he plays g6 really. Could play bishop f4, bishop g5, both are fine, I think. But I'm just going to play bishop f4. And maybe I'll break with c4. Try and open up the position. I'm not really worried about knight d4, so I think I'll just take. Also could play knight e3 here. Look for a trade of knights over here, because this knight is annoying. So knight e3, knight d4, maybe I can take, play knight c4 and try and get to d6. Am I hanging anything? I don't think so. So I'm just going to play knight e3. And Jinka said knight e3. And why did I say I was going to play knight c4? That hangs a knight. So I can take and go back to f1. And I don't think this pawn is really a problem here. Like this c2 pawn. I think I'm going to play rook c1, prepare c4. Completely miss g5. I don't think that's scary. But I have to play c4 soon. Yeah, my pieces are really cramped. I must have messed up somewhere in the opening. Yeah, my pieces suck. Maybe you could play b5 here. Then c4 anyway. Castling long runs head first into c4. knight c5 is maybe not the most accurate. Let's play c4. Kinda didn't expect him to take on percent. Could play rook takes c3 here. Could also take with the b pawn, prepare c4 again. That kinda looks stupid. If I take, he's gonna play d4, which I don't really like. Could play bishop e7, then after takes, I take. I think I'm fine. Whatever. He allows d4, really? No. Let's go rook c1 and prepare d4. The problem is for him, I think, is that this rook is tied to this, this bishop is tied to this, so maybe you should play g4 here. Then after h4, I'm really solid. But I have to try. If I can get d4, knight e3, I think I'll be really happy. I'm worried kind of about knight a4. This is annoying, but I think b4 should be crushing here, no? b4 is not just crushing. Am I missing something obvious? But if b4, knight a4, rook c7, queen b5 is annoying, but I can't play queen f3. If queen takes d3, I have rook e7, king e7, queen. Why am I not doing this? Wait, so e4, knight a4, rook c7, queen b5, queen f3. The idea is takes, check. Oops, sorry, check. So king d7 is probably first, and then queen f7. I think that's winning, so I'm going to play b4. And rook c7, queen b5, queen f3. Okay, didn't expect that. I do have queen f3, threatening bishop g5. I do have b5, many positions, maybe. I don't know, bro. I don't know. He has rook c8, but I can take, figure it out. Maybe d4. And try and get queen b3. Traps the knight. It's very tricky, and I don't know what I'm doing. Wait, really? just allows bishop takes g5. Yeah, I think he just didn't see it. However, he wants this. But bishop takes g5. I think is crushing. Yeah, that's a beautiful move. I think I did outplay my opponent. But however, I think we both did not play this accurately. At least for me, I think I did not play this game accurately at all. But we'll figure it out. Wow, he just resigns. Let's see game review. Oh, I am the. Oh, it counted bishop g5 as brilliant. Cool. Let's see. Wait, that's the engine on Lichess is better. Oops. Yeah, so let's copy this. Right here. D2, f3. Apparently this is all fine. And e5 was accurate. Queen e2 is also fine. Anti d4 here. I was worried about this a little. Apparently you can castle allow this. Play rook e1. Honestly makes sense. And h3 was fine. So yeah, I think I'm just getting into my own head and I played a good game. Oh, even bishop f4 here was accurate. Played by 2500 GM. So that's nice. Knight e3 was slightly inaccurate. Because apparently there's d4. Guess knight c4 here. e5. Yeah, because even if you get knight c4, you can play knight d6. So how be c3. And then now you was like bishop g7. Yeah, then knight e3. Alright, this makes sense. Kind of. Yeah, but I do get why this is slightly inaccurate. X takes, knight f1. Oh, I missed something so beautiful. Oh no, I missed knight takes d5. Yeah, I'm kind of mad at myself for not seeing that. Oh no, takes, e6. Wow. Yeah, I can't believe I missed that. Yeah, sucks. Oh, even in case. What? I just played accurately. I don't know. I just thought I wasn't playing this accurately. I did play it accurately. Near, I thought it was just worse. I thought like I must have messed up somewhere. No, apparently this is chill. Like, let's say, yeah, apparently, yeah, I could play knight h2, knight f3, and I think, say a6, c4 here wouldn't be too accurate. But yeah, c4 is also fine, and c4 is not fine because why? It takes bishop g2, king g2. And I did think about this. It's like, why am I trading and weakening over here, which does lose advantage. I think what I should have done probably was knight h2, and let's say just some moves. I think, okay, let's say this is protected. Knight f3, g8. Oh yeah, you do also, yeah, okay, I was thinking about playing c4 now, but yeah, these are also very volatile. So knight h2, knight f3, and being more patient is fine. Right? One. Did play bishop a6. Yeah, just allowed before. Rook c7. Queen f3 is accurate, but I didn't know what I would do after rook c8. Oh, yeah, I could just take on a7. What am I saying? c1, k6. Wow, c8, rook here. I'm actually really happy with myself. Yeah, I did play it accurately, and I was just getting into my own head. f3 was fine, and bishop take g5 was the icing on the cake. And it's kind of nice that he resigned after a beautiful move. Point is, bishop takes g5, queen f7 is checkmate. Alright, I think that's it. Honestly, recording and playing chess is extremely hard. I discovered that the hard way. Before I play chess or do some chess training in the morning, I like to skip breakfast, or like I woke up at 1 p.m. So I'm going to end the video here and probably go eat something. Uh, Thank you for everyone who watched. I do apologize for my monotone nature. It's probably not the most entertaining thing over the world in the world. But I'm happy we played some decent chess and I'm super excited for the tournament. I will be making recaps. So thank you to everyone who watched and bye bye.